Guys, I get it. We're all feeling a little bit deflated after the recent crypto dump. So there's a lot of positions that are being wiped out. That can be a good thing. And today we're going to be looking at Bitcoin. And I know you're a bunch of Degens, and I know you hate me looking at Bitcoin, but it's an important one this time because that's going to give us directional bias. Whatever the big daddy's doing, that's going to give us clues as to whether those altcoins are going to be making those higher lows. And if you think Bitcoin is boring, I promise you now that this is going to be one of the most important, boring videos that you're going to watch. This is going to give us the directional bias as to what we need to happen in the market in the short term for the alts to rally. So Bitcoin, we were trading in this flag. We've been monitoring this flag. I'm not going to talk about too much about this flag, but two things needed to happen. Break to the upside, retest, and then a move higher low and a move to the upside to continue the bull market for Bitcoin to put in new all-time highs. Or we were going to break to the downside, come back down, retest, and it was a highly probability that we were going to go back and test our 200 daily moving average, currently sat at 49,643. So the Bitcoin price is 59,324 at the moment. What clues can we decipher from this chart, and how is this going to benefit us for the rest of the altcoins? What we're going to do is I'm going to zoom in. There's a positive here for Bitcoin. We've got a cross on the stochastic. I'm not going to talk too much about that, but we're going to zoom into these candles, and I'm going to explain individual candlesticks with you and how you can tell whether the bulls or whether the bears have got momentum at any point in time. And if you've got a bag of altcoins, if you've got a high risk bag of altcoins, you need to be looking at Bitcoin first to get that directional bias. So this is the bull flag that we were talking about. So you've got the top of the flag here, you've got the bottom of the flag here. We were going to break to the upside or break to the downside. Unfortunately, we broke to the downside, we've come back down, we've retested, and now we need to see whether this is going to reject and make another move. So what we're going to talk about is individual candlesticks. And what I want you to think about here is a tug of war battle happening in this bull flag. So you've got the bears that have got the resistance level at the top of this flag, and you've got the bulls that have got the support level. Now, I want you to see this 50% level in the middle and see how this acts in a bull flag. So you've made a move to the upside. The bears have got the top of the band. We've come back down. This has acted as support, come back down. The bears have rejected, and now this is where something changes. The bears have pushed price below the 50% level. We've tested the bottom support range. We've come back up to the 50% level. The bears have slammed price back down, and they've slammed it below the support level. We've broken and closed below the support level. Now, tug of war part two. Think of these individual candlesticks. Each one of these candlesticks represents buyers and sellers at any day in time. So this 4 days ago, we could see who had the stronger momentum. Was it the buyers or the sellers? Was it the bulls or was it the bears? So the bears had full control of this, and we had this big engulfing candle which took out the previous extreme low of the previous day's candle. So the bears have completely regained control. What happened after that? Did the bulls have a response? This is the clues that we can get. The bulls didn't have a response, but the bears had a response, which shoved us below the support zone. So how can we decipher whether the altcoins are going to rally from this? First and foremost, what I need is we need to regain this 50% level, and that needs to act as support. What needs to happen in the short term is we need to take this level back here. We need to take this level back here, and we need this to act as support. So if we got a break and a close above this today, and this held as support tomorrow, then there's a high probability that we would go back and test this 50% level. Doesn't mean the bears are not going to reject it again. It means we've got another chance. So this is what we can look for, and that's going to take a few days to play out. So if we get back in trend within the next few days, there's a strong possibility that you're going to get a relief bounce or some kind of response from the altcoins. If this gets completely rejected, unfortunately, you're looking at this, and then a big move to the downside to go back and test our 200 daily moving average. So like I say, guys, it's a boring one, but it's an important one. Subscribe to my channel. I promise I'll keep you up to date, and I'll see you in the next one.